I'm proposing to you that you cannot properly fix your money problems through management of your money if you're constantly worried or thinking about or looking at what other people have or how other people live or what other people got or what other people inherited. Doesn't mean anything to you or me. When we stop comparing ourselves to other people, then what other people make and do doesn't matter. The problem a lot of us run into, I say a lot of us, is we start looking on social media and we start scrolling and we see a highlight of everybody's life. It's like the ESPN of social media, right? On ESPN, they only show the highlights, right? The stuff that'll make people ooh and ah. And that's all we're seeing is the highlights of everybody's life scrolling on social media, whether it's IG, Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever it may be. We're just looking at highlights, LinkedIn, you name it, the highlights of people's lives. We're not seeing the full story. So we think everybody's life is wonderful, except ours, because we need more money. Listen, don't do that, right? We get in trouble when we start to compare ourselves to other people. Then we start seeing deficiencies and deficits, and stop comparing. Only focus on what you can control, which is the things that you can manage. Manage our money. We manage our decisions. We manage our life. It's hard. It's not easy. It's tough. It's difficult. It's a lot of discipline, a lot of habits, a lot of doing things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them. It's not simple. It's not simple. Sounds simple, but it's not simple, because it means we have to answer to ourselves. We have to look in the mirror when it comes to our money and our personal finance. We have to look in the mirror and we have to face us. And that's hard. Taking personal responsibility for what we've done with our money and what we do with our money is difficult. Taking personal responsibility for our life choices that led to these issues with money is hard for a lot of people. Our life choices. Because when you tell me I'm 35 years old and I make $20 an hour, I'm going to say, why didn't you go and get that certain certification? I'm not going to say it, but you know that this is what is occurring. Why didn't you go get that extra certification so you don't have to make $15 an hour? Why didn't you go ahead and go to school or whatever you got to do? Why didn't you take that extra program? I don't care if it's trucking school, if it's plumbing school, if it's mechanic, I don't care what it is. Why didn't you go get that extra so you can make more money? Because you make $15 an hour because you don't have the skills to make $20 an hour. You don't have the skills to make $70 an hour. Go get the skills and it'll solve your money problem. That's managing your life to solve a money problem, or what looks like a money problem. Being a good manager over our money means we have to be a good manager over ourselves. And that is hard for a lot of people who've been conditioned to believe that stuff makes me happy and I have to have more income to have more stuff. No, you have to take care of the stuff you already have. That's first before you can worry about getting more stuff. It's like when I was little, I was taught to take care of the things I have. We didn't have much, but I had to take care of what I had. When I got home from school, I took school clothes off before I went outside to play because I was taught to take care of the little that we have. That makes way for your cup to run over, right? When you take care of the little that you have. How do you manage your money is the question I have for you. Are you taking responsibility for how you're managing your money as we go into the next year? That's the key.